Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Season 8 of Manchester's journey to the Premier League. In last episode, we got 9 goals over 2 games and managed to defeat Newark and Jacksonville to clinch promotion for Manchester to the First League. So for the 2 games today, we are going to be trying to pass Oklahoma City and Sacramento in the standings and win the league title. Now, both of our games against Tampa and Bismarck are very winnable for us, but Oklahoma City and Sacramento are good teams, and it's not a guarantee that they're going to lose or draw either of their games, and so we need some luck to go our way for us to win. But I'd really like to, because in our entire history as a club, both times we've promoted, it's been with third place finishes. And I'd really love if we could end with a league title this time, if not second place. But we need to take care of business first, and that means we have to take on our good friends here, Tampa. Tampa versus Manchester. Tampa hasn't had the best season. We have had a pretty good season. We'll just have to see if we can come away with the victory and keep the pressure on Oklahoma City and Sacramento. Schreiber is starting with the ball. Gets it by Hatfield to Carnes here. And Carnes dribbles by McCready. Goes for the shot, saved out by Hinojosa. That's going to be Childress coming over for this. He does get it to Peterson here. And Hemphill controls this one. Loses it immediately to Mays, but he should be in good position to then get into the box. But it's Hitchcock who's got it now. And Hitchcock moves way off to the side. Well, Peterson's pretty much the only one around here. So he goes in for the tackle and does manage to take it. Although Hitchcock is right there to take it back. What is the plan? Manages to dribble past. It goes out of bounds, though. It might make sense not to have Peterson in, instead to have Thacker, because at least on the wing he'll be able to attack stronger. And oh, he's got the throw-in skill. That's what's going on there. I was a bit confused as to what their approach was here. And that's an easy throw-in. Guess I wasn't in the right position. Blankenship with the ball. Moves to the side. He could go for the cross. He's going for the shot instead. It's going to be Huggins who comes down for this. Gets the ball to Peterson. And Peterson's just going to do a basic pass to Greer. See if we can keep it from Mays, perhaps. Nope. Greer loses the ball to Mays. Schreiber with it. Long pass could get them something, but that's not their plan here. So Hatfield comes all the way over and is unable to take this. What is Schreiber going to do now? Tries to dribble by and successfully gets it knocked out of bounds by McCready. We do have Thacker coming in. Carnes going in. Julian is the one who's there. We'll move Childress in the way. We'll move Hatfield over. And they're going to Schreiber instead. And passes to Julian. Julian is going to be able to get a cross off here, and that is good. Tampa takes the lead. Ah, man, that was not what I was hoping for. If I put Greer here, and if we adjust this so that it's like this, just to start this possession, I think we can maybe get off a cross. We'll see how things work out here. Greer moves over, loses the ball, just as I planned. And Thacker is able to take it, but he's probably going to lose it immediately afterwards. So Tampa has taken the lead, and we need some good fortune to get back in this. Schreiber with the ball. And Schreiber moves up. And unfortunately, Thacker is on the exact wrong side to give us anything here. Thankfully, Hatfield's able to take this. So that experiment didn't work. We'll have to figure out exactly how to attack to start the next one. Schreiber has the press, and it's Carnes coming over. Carnes should be able to take this, and he does. But what's he going to do with that final action? He's going to move McMillan in. So Hatfield gets off the tackle. And we're going to try and get it to Greer. Greer is able to get this. Ah, but with William there, it's not going to be easy getting by. We're going to try it anyway. And Greer was able to get by McMillan. Now it's just Greer on goal. And Greer ties the game in the final action of the half. What a crucial possession there. That gave us a big boost at halftime, and now we've got a chance to figure out exactly how we could attack this and still get some shots off. It's not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy to figure out how we can get it back. I debated bringing in Sisk, but I just don't think that's going to be our best approach. And he does lose it to McMillan. I was hoping it would go Mays first before McMillan and give us a chance on the tackle, but no. No luck there, and Carnes moves down. So this is going to be passed to Schreiber. Novak at least is going to be able to challenge Blankenship on the cross here. The Carnes needs to give them a good one. No! Wait! Where was Novak's challenge? Novak should have challenged that. What happened? He's a center defender. He has level 1 head play. That should have been a challenge. What went on there? That should not have been... That should not have happened. In fact, this time, we're just going to attack Mays straight up. Weren't able to get it, but Hemphill takes it away. Hemphill keeps the ball. That's a good start, but Mays is motivated. Oh, that's... This has been a frustrating matchup so far for us. We had one lucky goal, and that's been it so far. And I still don't understand why Novak didn't challenge that. And now Schreiber is motivated, but it's going to be Mays who comes up. At least he won't be motivated after he gets the tackle. But what's he going to do with it, is the question. He passes to Carnes. Okay. But Carnes is right next to Haynes, but Haynes can't take it. McCready gets it instead, but that's just not what we were looking for here. Layoff pass over to Thacker. So I'm counting on Hitchcock coming over. No, it's going to be Stubbs who's coming all the way over to do the level 3 slide tackle. And he is able to take it. And passes to Julian. Ugh. It feels like nothing is going all that right for us. Pass Hatfield in. I just want us to hang on to the ball for just a little bit. If we can get a chance here. And Hatfield fouls him. No. It's just slipping through our fingers. The chance to win the title has slipped through our fingers, and Tampa is going to put a dagger in it. 3-1. I don't know what to say. William got injured on that play, but that doesn't give us a great chance. But we are going to bring in Sisk just to try something. Sisk with the ball. Let's go into the corner. And he's going to try and break in. And he's not even able to get by the goalkeeper that they brought in on the edge. Now, that is disappointing. And pass getting to Schreiber. Tampa has had all of the rolls go their way. Seriously. Every single roll has gone Tampa's way. It is just... Well, there you go. Unless one of them loses, we have our placement. We are going to finish third once again. Gets by 1. Can't get by Villanueva. There's really nothing more to say here. It's just an absolutely disappointing match. At least if we have our position confirmed, we can just move on here. We can take the loss. And play the youngsters in the final game. But Tampa comes into Manchester and absolutely dominates 4-1. Nothing. Absolutely nothing went our way that game. We had one good possession to get Greer his goal at the end. But our attempts to attack them were absolutely a complete failure. McCready does get up to left defender status. Should help out our defense. Now for the other games, yep, Sacramento and Oklahoma City both won, and that is it. We have clinched third as our final position. As for all the stats, I think everyone's in a pretty good role there. So yes, we are going with a youngster matchup against our friends here. Manchester versus Bismarck, final game of the season. Let's see if the youngsters can do anything to surprise us here. It is going to be Greer who starts with the ball. He's going to go over here, and we'll see if he can keep it. He is able to keep it from Hatch. Could try a cross. Not likely to succeed, but could have tried. It is kicked away by Hatch. And in goes Hightower. So Bryant is the one who comes up for this. Bryant moves over. And is just going to hold it. Greer moves in. Get a press off. Bradford, give Jin a chance at the tackle. Doesn't work. So Greer's going to go into the box. Pass going to Todd. Now Todd is a really good defensive midfielder. And it's going to be Hightower with the ball, going for the shot. Saved out by Hinojosa. Suggs and Escamilla are the ones in. We'll do McCready in the front. We'll put Haynes in the back. And Thornton also in the back. And we'll see how things work out. Looks like they're going to Hightower anyway. But now we've got a setup on defense. Gets it by Novak. Hightower with the ball. Goes for the shot. And it is intercepted by Haynes. Well, we do have Peterson here to give us a chance. Greer keeps the ball. And once again, it's going to go for the shot. And Greer scores. Of course that worked. Of course that shot worked for Greer. And they're going to attack with Escamilla first. That makes sense. But loses it to Thornton. And Thornton keeps it from Suggs. Surprised they didn't try and bring Todd all the way out for that. Gonna move Greer down. Pass it to him. Didn't quite get there. Went towards Barlow instead. And what's Barlow's plan? He tries to get it to Todd, and that doesn't work out. Instead, it's Reese who comes over. And I'll give Reese a slight press so Bradford can just get more attacking midfield experience. Bradford passes to Hightower. Hightower's gonna shoot. And it is saved by Hinojosa. We're gonna get the ball to Haynes. Haynes is gonna try and get it to Bradford. Didn't work there. Instead, Bradford goes for the tackle unsuccessfully. And he's gonna go with Suggs here. And gets by. And Suggs moves down, and now it's just Suggs on goal. And he is able to get by even with Huggins. Even with Huggins stopping Suggs from having an easy path there. Pass goes to Jin instead. And Jin's shot is saved. And he goes. 1-1. Manchester trying to keep this game at least competitive. And they're going to be able to do it into half with a 1-1 score. I don't think there's any need for substitutes here. We've got our setup. It's not really working against them, but it is. But we got one goal, surprisingly enough. And it's going to be Bismarck that starts with the ball. Hightower with it. Hightower passes to Escamilla. And he goes for the shot, kicked away by Spence. It's gonna be McCready's just trying to get this somewhere. And thankfully, Bradford's getting some good activity. That's exactly what we're looking for, and it's Todd. They love that slide tackle. Oh, he almost didn't succeed, too. Needed the third roll to get that. Pass goes to Hightower. Hightower is going to try and put this away, and he does. Bismarck takes a 2-1 lead. I'm going to try and get it to Bradford. That didn't work, but he managed to get it anyway. And Bradford's just going to hold this for the moment. And Todd is coming down. He does have the slide tackle. Bradford's going to lose the advantage on that turn. And gets +2 on the left midfield. That's not really what we were looking for. Hinojosa isn't able to save this one either. 3-1 lead. We kept them at bay for a while. And now they're taking advantage and going in. Headed back to Greer. And Bradford moves to the other side. It's going to take a while to get him up to attacking midfield level, but they keep trying, and that was not a successful attempt by Todd. But that was by Barlow. He has the ball now. Gotta get off a press there. We'll move Greer over. I don't want to start the next season with Greer having a red card. So we needed to keep that. Keep that from going poorly. Suggs with the ball. Goes for the shot. Kicked away. Pass goes to Bradford. Bradford is able to get it over to Jin. Jin will be able to get off a shot that is just barely kicked away by Bryant. That was closer to a successful pass than I expected. Or shot. Goes to McCready. And McCready is fouled. Couldn't get it to the person we wanted to get it to. Instead, Bradford tries to get it to Jin and doesn't succeed. Oh, Todd does have long pass. That must be how he's getting away with all of these passes. Hadn't noticed before. McCready comes back and loses it to Hightower. Haynes is going to move slightly in the way. We'll see if Bismarck can equal Tampa's score of 4-1 with this final shot from Escamilla. No, kicked away by Spence, and that is the game and the season. Manchester in third place after a 3-1 loss against Bismarck. And Spence was actually one of the men of the match. No one all that close to an upgrade here. Novak's the closest, but he was in the middle and wasn't even attacked all that much. And we did win the bronze trophy, so we get some money, but we're not top ranked. As for the other games, Oklahoma City and Sacramento both took care of business, so we weren't winning the title or even getting second in any case, but not exactly the way I wanted to end the season. But we still managed to promote to the next level. Peterson and Huggins adding skills of their own in. Peterson's still got some work to do to get to the level 3 of Layoff Pass, but having the level 2 is going to be, well, I hope, helpful. And we've still got a ways off. Spence is only 1 month from getting stuff. And let's look at that. First rank in the second league for Hemphill. First rank on assists for Thacker. 8th rank for Peterson. First rank for Hatfield on tackles. And 7th still in the Liberty Cup when we only played 1 round. And Haynes also getting some tackles. Okay. So, winning the Patriot Cup. That's not happening. Promoted to the next league for top ranked in the first league. That's not happening. I think we're going to have to go with Electro House because I don't think we're likely to get too many goals, and at least if we win at home, we can get a chance here. So, we have a goalkeeper as our new youth player. We got some contracts to deal with. The Patriot Cup, we're playing against Sacramento for... for the Patriot Cup. And we have to look at the contracts here. But first off, we're going to set things up so we have our proper, or at least somewhat close to our proper starting lineup. Hemphill going in there. Thacker in for Bradford, out on the edge. Peterson there. And Hatfield in there. Alright. So let's look at the contracts. We have 380,000 to work with. Childress has turned 33. And so, not in this cycle, but the next transfer cycle, we're going to have to sell him. Although it's something we can consider selling him before then. 38,000, 79,000, 27,000, 108,000. That's a pittance. 19,000. We can definitely afford all of these contracts. No problem on that. You can look at the other possibilities for transfers here. We're not going to be able to afford pretty much any of these except possibly Mace. Mace is someone we could potentially buy from San Diego and then becomes our replacement for Childress. We sell Childress to mostly pay off that, and we're still able to get the next level. I want to take a look at Baird here. Okay, he's basically nothing there. He's not going to be all that helpful unless... We'll keep him around in case injuries happen. And he'll join the lineup at least for Crichton. But not really feeling it on that front. Spence. We haven't spent anything on him yet. And we've got 30 days. I think that maybe once Spence gets his skill, once he gets reaction, his current value may go up. And then we can... Well, do we want to sell him, potentially? We might want to sell him. But that is going to be it for Season 8. Season 9 will be beginning against Cincinnati. And that's an interesting defensive setup. They're pretty weak on defense. I think we've got a chance against Cincinnati here. But Sienna's not going to be easy to deal with. Yeah, we can certainly compete. It's going to be a rough season. We're going to be looking to just try and stay alive in the first league. But it is progress. And we see our newest trophy from this past season. And, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even if the results on the field weren't exactly all that encouraging. and that you'll join me for the next one. We might... Actually, how much... We need 500 glory to extend Hemphill. So we still need a little time before we can get him for the very long term. Does it get more expensive each time? 400 for there. 1600. Actually, it might get less expensive over time. Anyway, that's it for the episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment below your thoughts, and subscribe to keep following Manchester's journey into the next season, Season 9. Have a great day, and happy gaming.